Amtrak's Northeast Regional Train is an intercity train that runs in the Mid-Atlantic and the Northeast, with stops in Virginia all the way to New England and Massachusetts, with stops in Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia, New York, Springfield, Boston, and Providence and Stamford. Today, I'm at Newark Liberty International Airport Rail Station, where I will take Regional 148 to Springfield. Here is the trains departing and arriving at Newark Liberty Airport. And here's my Northeast Regional Train 148 going to Springfield, with the leader being Amtrak ACS 64 number 625. Entered service in 2014. It is sad to say that soon these will be outphased by the new aero sets. Now let's make our way into the business class section, which is all the way in the rear of the train. Now that we have boarded, we're departing Newark Airport, with the next station being Newark Penn Station. Now let's go over the map and see what stops we will make today on this direct train to Springfield. Today, we will be making from Newark Airport, followed by Newark, New Jersey, and then we make our way into New York City's Penn Station, and then we go over the Hell Gate Bridge and Hell Gate Line, and then eventually we will meet Metro North's New Haven Line at New Rochelle, and then we'll make our way along into the Connecticut border, and then reaching Stamford, Connecticut, and then we sprint east along the New Haven Line, with our next stop being Bridgeport, just after Fairfield. And then we make it through the last bit of the New Haven line with New Haven Union Station, and this is where we also change from electric to diesel to continue our trip into Springfield. And once we do, we stop in Haven State Street, make our way north on the Hartford line, first stop being Wallingford, Meriden, and Berlin, the famous station all on the line. And then we sprint up, meeting Hartford, and then Windsor Locks. And then we cross the Connecticut River and meet in the state line into Massachusetts, with our last stop being Springfield. And that's the route for 148. Now we're arriving in Newark Penn Station, also known as downtown Newark, as conductors on Amtrak call it.
New York Penn Station without money in it. Turn on. New York next, folks. Oh yeah.
And now we depart Newark, New Jersey for New York City Penn Station. Enter New York City's Penn Station, Moynihan Train Hall. Moynihan Train Hall is a huge station in New York City for Amtrak and Long Island Railroad, opened January 1st, 2021. And now we depart New York City for our next stop in New York, New Rochelle. Now that we depart New Rochelle, Stanford will be our next stop. But in between, let's go grab a snack in the cafe car. Now that we departed New Rochelle, while we wait for Stanford, let's walk up to the cafe car to grab something to eat.
Okay, that reminded me of my job. Sorry, I got my fingers.
Oh, you need change? Teresa, thank you.
Sorry, Dad.
Here I got white cheddar mac and cheese, candy, and a soda, Coca-Cola. What is your favorite soda? Please comment in the section. First stop in Connecticut, Stamford, Connecticut. Now we depart Stamford for Bridgeport, Connecticut, a second stop in Connecticut. And now we arrive at our second stop in Connecticut, Bridgeport, Connecticut. And now we depart Bridgeport, Connecticut, with our next stop, New Haven Union Station, Connecticut. The next stop will require an engine change since we're going up to Springfield and not Boston. The switch will be from electric to diesel.
A few more minutes, the next stop's going to be New Haven Union Station. At New Haven, there's going to be a scheduled engine change from electric to diesel. The engine swaps take approximately 15 to 20 minutes. This is a part of the schedule, and we will be departing New Haven on time. During the engine change, we'll temporarily lose electricity, so the cafe car won't be able to process any transactions. You're more than free to step off the train in New Haven to get some fresh air or stretch on the platform.
And now we arrive at New Haven Union Station. And this is where we also switch from electric to diesel as we're going up to Springfield, Massachusetts.
Attention at New Haven, the 7:27 p.m. train to Boston South Station is estimated to arrive at 8:52 p.m. Repeat.
Once again, next to arrive on track number 2, the 846 Amtrak Southern Train 2117, track number 2. Now boarding on track number 4. Once again, next to arrive on track number 1, the 813 Amtrak Northeast Regional Train 177 to Philadelphia's 30th Street Station, track number 1.
It's expensive out there. Yeah, I haven't been there. My first time going to Canada was Vancouver. cold. Yeah. When I got up in the mountains, man, I said, holy shit, it's cold out there.
Is estimated to arrive at 8:55 p.m. Repeat, the 7:45 p.m. train to Springfield, Massachusetts is estimated to arrive at 8.
Passengers, right?
Attention customers, please be advised that the next
Now that we're hooked up, State Street will be the next stop.
Again, this is State Street. Also, folks, at this time, the cafe car is now reopened for food and beverage services. Once again, the cafe car is now reopened for food and beverage services.
Now this next station will be Wallingford after we stopped at State Street. Now we arrived at Wallingford, with only a few cars opening, but not all. Now on to our next stop, Meriden, Connecticut, as we depart Wallingford.
If you're exiting Meriden, please make your way towards the exits at this time, as directed by the uniformed member of crew. This is Meriden.
Now arriving in Meriden, as the conductor said. The next stop is now Berlin, Connecticut, a famous spot along the line to Railfan, famous for its Vermonters bypassing this station at 90 miles per hour.
Once again, this is Berlin Station. Step up to the exits. Please watch your step when exiting the train. Watch the gap.
And now we arrive in Berlin, Connecticut. And now our next stop is Hartford, one of the major cities along the line before Springfield is Hartford, Connecticut.
Do not block the aisles with your suitcases. I will make another announcement, give everybody plenty of time to make their way to the doors. This is a very fast section of track, has some curves in it. But please, for your safety and ours, just remain seated, do not block the aisles or doorways.
Here we are at Hartford. Our next stop will be Windsor, Connecticut, one of the last 2 stops in Connecticut before reaching Springfield. And now we arrive in Windsor, Connecticut. Now the next stop will be its next door, Windsor Locks, the last stop in Connecticut North. This stop is Windsor Locks, if you can even see it in the distance. It's a very small station. It looks like a bus stop. It's one of the shortest stations in the United States, second behind one of the stops on SEPTA's Trenton line.
Last and final stop, Springfield, 17 minutes. Exit as directed, now all doors will open. Member of the crew. Once again, this is going to be our last and final station stop in Springfield, Massachusetts. Please take this time to start gathering all your personal belongings and make your way towards the exits. On behalf of your entire crew from New Haven Union Station, we thank you.
And now this is our final stop of our 3-hour and 30-minute trip, Springfield, Massachusetts. And I would just like to thank all my supporters and thank all my friends for making this trip possible. I hope everyone enjoys this video. And please like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Have a great night.